Okay, my Wi-Fi apparently cut out. I don't know what the heck. Okay, so, it says it cut out. My phone says it was fine. So let's see, what happens when it puts us back in? I hope it. Honestly, I kind of hope it just restart that segment. Hmm. I'm not sure
Hand over
where it's
what's in
gonna.
the box.
Okay, so it's gonna start from right here.
Or we do this the hard way.
You sure talk big, little girl. Let's see if you can get past me first.
Let's hurry and secure the sacrifice core. Lord Vathan, the box is empty.
The music isn't even going now.
So Hartman never kept the core here to begin with?
How did you even find your way here?
Don't think I'll be able to splice it together. So I think I'm gonna have a missing chunk of
Where's the core in
over
the
there.
box? What did you do with it?
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
As everyone stands confronting each other, a voice comes from behind. Oh, who that?
Vivian, it's been ages. Dina! Oh my, you actually remember me. So sweet. Look at you, thriving. I thought you'd totally forgotten about our past. So, tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed? Are they crying in your head all night?
Oh.
Back then, I had no idea. You had no idea? While you were soaking up all that love from Daddy and everyone else, you had no idea what was going on? I wasn't...
Who the heck are you and what are you doing to Vivian?
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
I won't, Lady Dina.
Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. You owe me for what went down back then. However, I do understand your worries. This core...
I'm trying to remember. Didn't Amelie voice Dina, or was it a different character? I don't remember.
It's fake.
Ooh.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo. It can't be fake. How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Ugh, seriously?
Dina approaches Hartman and coldly inserts the core into an open wound on one of his subordinates. The guy collapsed to the ground, screaming. Dina wipes her hands and casts a look of disdain.
The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all. But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? So annoying. The masterpiece Father made for the Creator isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding.
So, the real core.
Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice core is really at?
Oh, so that's where she had it.
I don't know. If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors. Oh? They shouldn't have suffered those horrors? weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were in your hands. It was you who brought disaster on them.
Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame. Whether I shed tears or not, he'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiments. Dina, you know all of this. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Father did it for his great cause.
My goodness.
Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? Everything!
Oh my, some jealousy.
You did it before, and now again! You just had to ruin my plan. I was so close to fulfilling Father's last wish. If you don't give me the sacrifice core, be prepared to become food for the ethereals.
I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat. She can be quite unpredictable when her temper flares.
Oh, really? You don't have it? Then I suppose there isn't a reason to keep you alive.
Bring it on. As Xena finishes her words, several explosions erupt, followed by tremors on the ground, signaling the rapid approach of numerous ethereals. In a panic, Hartman rushes to the car he summoned, taking Camille and Dina with him. So everybody's split except for us, huh?
Focus on the target. More ethereals are coming. Too many. No chance to get out of this.
We're doing just fine. Oh, okay, this might be a different story.
Notice me, Lord Phaethon. For the time field name,
Bring it!
I will never lose. You're all riddled with flaws. Stay away from Lord Phaethon.
Oh, crap, boy. Oh, jeez!
There are so many.
Oh!
It's ink.
Hey!
Shun Palace, good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast. Now!
Thank you.
Oh, dude, that kick. Oh. Cool guys don't look at explosion.
Finally, peace and quiet.
Dope.
Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
Who are you?
Can I ask, who are you?
I'm the 13th generation master of Yunque Summit. You can call me Yishuan.
Yishuan.
Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are, so I came to see. At first, I thought it might be a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
For some reason, I was not expecting her voice to be like that. You the investigator?
Oh, so you're the investigator the mayor talked about.
Yes. He also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance.
Guidance.
Guidance? What exactly does that mean? Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
Yishuan leaves after saying this, while Vivian appears lost in thought, looking distracted.
I'm so sorry, Lord Vathan. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out once I find something.
Let's leave here first.
You definitely need some rest. Let's get out of the hollow.
Huh, I was not aware that Yishuan actually showed up before in the major update.
Lord Vathan, are you going to rest now?
You feeling alright?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off since we got out, and it's got me worried.
You wanna talk? Here to listen.
If something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to. I'm a pretty good listener, you know.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Vathan. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows. So all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Tina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exaltists and her father. But things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine.
Oh.
Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
The blessing medicine, the sacrifice serum? Yep.
The blessing medicine. Please tell me that wasn't the sacrifice serum Bringer had.
Yes, to be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing.
What?
I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you.
Dang.
And just a few days later, it was time for Gina to be blessed.
That's effed up, man.
I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina.
Oh.
At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But, in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall.
Starts to recount what happened.
Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fools! You have no use anymore!
Oh, jeez. From 0 to 100.
Liar!
Run! Run!
Dina! Dina, wake up! We have to go! Vivian? What's happening? Listen to me!
What's it gonna
Lord
do?
Landon's so-called blessing isn't...
Oh, that's Camille. She's going for it.
Father!
Oh.
No, I was just...
Mom, I want to go home.
It's so casual.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
Vivian, was this you?
She was right next to you.
I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what he's done, you...
He's my father. He's all I have.
Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune.
Her voice trembles as she remembers. Damn.
I thought once Landon was gone, Dina would leave the Exaltists. I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists. She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope. She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that she... All these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think.
Maybe.
I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
Don't you dare fall into that pit. Yeah, don't think so.
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. Whatever went down with the Exaltists, Landon used you. As for Dina and Camille, they know the truth, and they just made their choices.
The Hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. But not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like they do. Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe.
You need to believe in yourself. You're currently resolving the sacrifice crisis with your own effort. I remember you saying you really like yourself now. So what's changed? Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today.
Anytime.
Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today. So I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Phaethon, you truly are a wonderful listener.
Well, thank you. Just come to me whenever you need.
Whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate to come to me. I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Phaethon.
After bidding farewell to Vivian, head back to the video store. You see the collectible she gifted you on the table, and it stirs a flood of memories. You've been through so much lately. You hope the sacrifice crisis can be resolved smoothly, pondering the whereabouts of the real sacrifice core. Weariness sets in, and before you know it, you drift off to sleep. When you wake, it's almost noon. Everyone was in the store just now, but you weren't here. Did she need something? It was about the sacrifice core. The first time the core appeared was at the auction, so she decided to try and find the security footage from after that day. It's possible more happened afterwards, and we're simply unaware of it. If we can get the footage, we may gain new clues. If you have time, head to Lumina Galleria to meet up with Vivian. Go now. I'm gonna try and at least wrap this up, you know. Earlier, Vivian exchanged info with an acquaintance in the auction house's lounge.
Shaw, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection.
Oh, jeez.
So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Who else?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
She's an interesting person. Just saying goodbye, Vivian leaves the lounge. Phaethon, you're here. Someone I used to work part-time with just so happens to be covering a shift at the auction. I learned from her that Hugo once took some footage away with him. I think Hugo was planning something, so he hid the security footage. But once I know when Hugo came here, I should be able to guess where he put the videotape. Oh. We are Mockingbird after all. It shouldn't be surprising we have subtle ways of communicating information, shouldn't it? Once on a mission, we couldn't use communicators. So Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on so we could communicate. But after that mission ended, we let them roam free. But I just checked their trackers, and one of those birds flew near an auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. It still flies around here from time to time. Tracker only gives a broad area, but I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. If I'm not mistaken, the videotape is hidden wherever the bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time, but all the birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. With faith in, let's split up and search the area. If you see a bird, can send me a picture of it. I should be able to recognize it. What? Have to go on a bird hunt? Something tells me it's not gonna be this one. With the long set of ellipses, it's like, yep. That's pretty funny though. Hey man, you never know. I mean, these technically have black feathers. Soft sweet ball of fluff. Hard to imagine this is the bird Hugo chose for a mission. It does have black feathers, maybe it's this one. Either way, send to Vivian. After seeing a picture of the panda colored chunk of a bird, you get a negative answer. E, let's keep looking. Of course, this can be the one that's inside. Wait, is it inside or is it down the... Yeah, of course, it's gonna be way back here somewhere. With all black feathers, of course. Black crows in a dark alley. Seems a bit cliche, but this really is a good place to hide something. Let's take a picture of it and send to Vivian. They're receiving the photo. Vivian responds, "That's the one." She quickly comes over. Yep, that's it. All thanks to Faith, and we found them so quickly. If it's here, then Hugo must have hidden the videotape among those boxes. You look through the boxes and find the recording, but it's been damaged. After discussing with Vivian, you decide to head back to the video store together to repair it and check the contents before making your next move. Such a good feature. Alright. Barry repairs the tape and you watch the recording. The content leaves you shocked. It's a conversation between Hugo and Camille.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the Creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The Creator will guide me.
View abruptly comes to an end.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Why did Hugo never mention this?
Now Camille's actions make sense. But why did Hugo never tell us?
Hugo... he...
Val, Lycaon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
Let's give him a call.
Alright, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
Now, what about me?
So, what should I do?
You can attend as her +1.
+1? Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
Oh my goodness.
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely!
Let's go.
Alright, then let's go together.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
Alright, get in contact with Burton. He said we'll come to 6th Street later and escort to the banquet. Is there anything else I need to look out for? Don't worry, just leave the socializing to me. I won't let any evildoers get close to you. But since there's some time before we have to go, shall we watch an instructional videotape on formal dinner etiquette? I learned everything from videotapes when I first went undercover at a banquet for a mission too. Though such a method isn't sufficient to master it, it's enough to deal with this in one excursion. Alright, well, let's watch then. Over to the key details screens and watch the tape. You do some last minute studying on the etiquette expected at a formal banquet for your mission that night. Before you know it, evening has arrived. I don't think I would ever be able to do a banquet thing like that. Like, oh, it's too fancy. Nope, can't. Okay, Burton sent his location. Are you ready to join? Let's do it. I'll meet with Burton first. I make sure he's not tampered with the car. Lord Phaethon, please wait 5 minutes before joining me. Be safer. Vivian heads off, and after 5 minutes, she sends a message saying all good. Let's go. Ooh, oof. Didn't need the mic for that one, but had to get a nice little stretch going. Fancy ride. Miss Banshee, this is something the matter? What I mean is this person doesn't look like your bodyguard. The Ravenlocks can protect me, no? If that's true, why would I bring a bodyguard? This is my escort for the night. Do you hear the Ravenlocks are throwing a true feast for the centuries with plenty of delicacies not available anywhere else? And she wanted to try some. You aren't so stingy as to not even allow your guest a +1, are you? Of course not. Since you're an important companion of Miss Vivian's, you are also my honored guest. Let's be off then. Our chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there we will take a speedboat to the manor. Bang. About an hour later, you arrive at the Ravenlock Manor. With Burton's guidance, you go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall. Joy.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
How dare you?
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
Is that right?
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk.
Oh, right to business.
I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense.
Geez, that little chuckle.
If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now?
Gee, she knows how to play it.
And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
He hurriedly leaves, and Vivian seems to breathe a sigh of relief.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it.
I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
Yeah, so what do you mean by dessert?
What did you mean by dessert just now? I couldn't really follow.
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
Alright, stick to the plan.
All right, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
In coordinates with the plan, you head deep into the manor after sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian. It doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and with a gentle push, the door actually opens.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
Yeah, let's contact Lycaon just in case.
The security around the manor is really strict, but inside might be more lax. But just in case, let's tell Lycaon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Top priority is to investigate the Hartman's office.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Let's split up.
Then let's split up.
You and Vivian search through Hartman's office for a while, but find nothing. Just then, footsteps suddenly come from outside. In a moment of panic, you hide behind the desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Did we ever tell Lycaon? Raises his gun, aiming at the desk. Yet there's no gunshot. With a clink of metal and a familiar voice comes.
The bullet? How?
Oh, hey!
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine.
Sure, why not?
My dear uncle.
Hey, Simp, what's up? Not gonna lie, I don't really like Hugo. I'm not a fan. I just don't care for him. Shortly before.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end.
Great, now I gotta play. Whoa, jeez.
It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
Oh, he actually walks with his pocket. This pocket in his hand. His hand in his pocket.
Guess I'll also bring Lycaon along. He's my partner in crime, after all.
So did everyone know about his death besides Vivian?
You're late.
So strict. Spare me a moment to catch my breath, will you?
at how he stands. What a gentleman.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycaon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities.
Oh, he has a little bag of blood with him. Oh, that's how it went.
Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
So what did he do? He like kind of punctured it and then kind of punched him?
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course, if things really did go awry, I had alternative plans.
So he still had faith in Lycaon for that, huh?
You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
Well, mostly.
You're insane.
Yeah.
Aw, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly.
Oh.
He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful.
Don't you dare insult Lycaon, no.
In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I see why you did it, but still, geez, that was risky.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end.
Jeez, well, at least he knows what he wants.
Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve.
The heck's going on with him now?
Lycaon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
What? Gunn leads Hugo to a small warehouse in Port Epis. Hugo looks quite pleased with the place. After scanning the area for a moment, he sits down on a chair, pulls out some rope, and ties himself up. What?
What exactly are you doing?
Yeah, for real.
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't.
How did he do that is my question.
Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind, to some extent.
You were dosed with it?
To be more precise, Lycaon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
Hugo tells Lycaon of what happened back in the private suite when he was negotiating with Hartman. The only reason Hartman agreed to work with him was because of this, because he had drugged that red liquid. Yeah, that's right, so the drink. After that, every time Hugo and Hartman met up, the latter would always add a small dose of that drug into Hugo's cup and then ask questions, attempting to glean information.
After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind. And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself.
Yeah, but isn't that just like a wooden chair?
Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it? So, Lycaon, come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will. Well, time is short. Let's begin.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
After who knows how long, after enduring seemingly endless pain, Hugo finally awakens. The ropes that bind him had come undone. Though he didn't know when that had happened, Hugo checks himself over. Thankfully, he hadn't injured himself that badly while he was going crazy. After some time, Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself up, then opens the warehouse door and strolls on out.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycaon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
Hey, look, it's the little fancy bang boo. It's all your fault. Why were you born with those eyes? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. I had made it. I endured for so long, all those years of planning. I was so close. He already agreed. You go and beg him to reconsider for me, okay? Tell him you'll do anything. Tell him to take me back. No, he won't want to see you now. You can't go to him. You can't go and see him. Mother, what?
It's all your fault. I wish I had never given birth to you.
Ooh, jeez. Woman's face is distorted with hatred, as if the person before her is not her child, but an enemy who destroyed her future. She blames all her misfortune on this innocent child.
Everything will get better if you just die, right? If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I'll be able to escape this pain. So, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
Okay, then. She raises her hand to reveal a pair of scissors. Jeez. Tip gleaming with chilling light. She thrusts the sharp point toward Hugo's paler eye. Then she suddenly vanishes, as if she had never existed at all. Going crazy.
So, I wasn't awake yet after all.
That's because you don't want to wake up again.
Oh, jeez.
Who are you?
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood She made you suffer.
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning.
That's a big text bubble.
So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence. But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life without you. While she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers? Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
Well, that's quite a thing, huh?
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Alright.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice.
You always have a choice.
This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitate and you'll be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade.
I don't like the distortion or whatever they did for this voice. It just seems kind of bleh.
If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules.
Pretty much.
Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength. It's what she deserves. Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else.
Was it yourself?
But rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive the carrot and not the stick.
Okay, weird choice of words.
Me is you. Correct. So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
At least when it's low like that, it actually doesn't sound too bad. After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. The rope that bound him had come undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath of the damp air and stands up. Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself up, and goes to open the door.
I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Oh jeez, it's gonna be his sister. Ein Serena.
Brother! Hugo, let's play hide and seek! I'm already hiding! You'll find me, right? Like you always do!
Now this isn't a big area, so she's gotta be down here on the dock somewhere. There's a doll?
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why I had to die?
Oh.
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault.
Gonna destroy himself.
If you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer.
Oh, back up here. So, is he just like pretty much going through it? Still in this warehouse? Another doll.
Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
I don't like this at all. A cruel bastard. As expected of a disgusting bastard. Lady Serena was so nice to him, yet he... How does he still have the nerve to stay in this house? They shouldn't have let him in from the start. Filthy, lowly blood. Curses and insults encircle Hugo, piercing his skin like frozen knives. The mockery and rage form a wave that crashes through him, threatening to drown him. Then, as the cacophony reaches its peak, It goes silent. The air seems to congeal in the silence, deep and oppressive. It is as if time stood still, with only its rapid heartbeat echoing.
I told you that you would eventually return.
We meet again, my friend.
I told you, I am you. The side of you that you've always tried to deny existed.
Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena. Right?
Yes. Your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately, it was her kindness that led to her untimely death.
Do we know how she died? I forgot how she actually died.
It was my fault.
I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father, he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other.
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me.
In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. And so, she was fated to die.
They tried to kill me many times, but I was careful, and they did not succeed.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place.
Oh.
Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their possessions.
That's right. Now I kind of remember.
Yet, not only did Father not blame you for the incident, he praised you for it.
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top.
And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death.
Dang. Freaking did a Dominic Toretto on him, huh?
Oh, you should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight.
I don't remember that.
Seemingly unsatisfied with his answer, the inner demon transforms into him again.
Here you go again, trying to deny your desires. Deep down inside, you've always wondered, asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved. Why the world is so unfair. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory belongs to you. You deserve it.
Don't listen to him, Harry.
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
They died by Hartman's hand. Dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir, rather than by our side. Boring.
Boring? I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma?
Not wrong.
Power struggles, pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood. It's like a curse, written into the Ravenlock family's genes. Laughably stupid.
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins.
As if to prove his word, the inner demon transforms into Hartman.
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Is that fear I sense? I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so?
I won't become like my father. Never.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him, and so does our ambition.
Not sure if that's supposed to be a compelling argument. Come on, Hugo.
So, do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift fate has ever given you. Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
Don't listen to him, Harry. After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. Once again, the ropes that bound him had come undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath of the damp air and stands up. Hugo straightens out his attire, tightens himself up, and opens the warehouse. Or at least out of... Oh, jeez. Please tell me we're out of it this time.
Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you.
Crap. Nope, I see the bang boo. Dude, this is a long segment here.
Means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
Not quite. Why did you break our oath? Why did you use me? My eye and these legs, they were all your fault. Really? You know you are exactly like your father. Damn.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow. An easy feat for the Ravenlock family.
Wow, that freaking sucks.
So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make, and you used the chaos to once again attempt an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired.
Been there.
I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
What?
You aren't Lycaon. You're the other me, hidden deep within my heart.
Hugo takes a deep breath and slowly opens his eyes. Lycaon is gone, and in his place is the familiar figure. Without a doubt, he is still within an illusion.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same, forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycaon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet.
Dude, these are very drawn out.
Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes, murder is what brings justice back into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands in blood.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your death. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated and instead seized the first opportunity to kill your father, none of what followed would have happened. Innocent civilians wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people. And Mockingbird would have never gotten to that point. You can save more people. Save good people. Save more lives than the evil ones you take.
So does he still say what happened to Lycaon though?
I've spent countless hours in regret over that incident.
So why not submit to your true nature? You want to be the judge, jury, and executioner of this world. And you can.
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman. His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single person's death, regardless of who that person is, wouldn't change anything.
Maybe, maybe not.
Of course. Whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's actually all the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
Good. Don't let the hate flow through you.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it? Or are you going to follow Lycaon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on. You don't actually trust anyone? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always. All you'll receive is hatred from your own blood and no love. Suspicion from your companions, and betrayal that comes all too easily. But the most ridiculous thing is that you want them to trust you. You stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. Idiot. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them for your own ends. You care about their safety even more than your own. But remember, only the weak need companions. And we are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them, and I don't need to be. Come. Let me show you what powers we can wield.
Don't do it.
But you are me. And I'll never lose to myself.
He might. Please tell me we're done. Okay, maybe not. This is different. Ooh, do I literally have to fight myself? Using a special or an ultimate on a stunned enemy, Totalize is triggered. Increases skill damage. After triggering Totalize, the enemy will immediately recover from stun, and a certain amount of days will be inflicted based on the remaining days. What?
Think about all the injustice you've suffered. You choose to forgive. You're betraying yourself. You know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Ow. I was doing so well with some of those dodges.
You're just afraid to admit it.
I think I'm still getting hit, but I'm not 100% sure.
You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire. It's better. Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me?
Yeah.
Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Hey, he didn't even finish it. Finally, it's time to meet up with Lycaon.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner. This is just like what I saw in my dream.
Better not go through this again, I swear.
I guess there are still some lingering side effects.
Hater King's Fry Feast. Hater King.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
Nice. Lycaon falls silent for a moment and eventually hands over a coin. No, looking at the packaging, it's not a coin but a familiar chocolate.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death.
At least something, you know. Ego takes the coin and after a moment of silence, eventually eats it.
Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way, thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Probably be an entertaining session, I'll tell you that.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done, or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird.
What about Vivian? Hugo stares out at the ocean. A gentle breeze lifts his golden locks. The sunlight glances off both his eyes.
All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltus fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycaon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Yep.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Before that, you don't have anything to tell me. Is that what you mean? Don't play coy with me. I know you're not spilling your whole plan. So you kick things off by approaching Edmund from Top's big shots. How did you manage to sweet talk him? I'm a bit of an illegitimate child, but I still have that Ravenlock family blood running through my veins. Funny enough, this Lord Edmund thinks direct lineage is way more noble than the side branches, which is absolutely laughable. So I played his arrogance to my advantage. And let's be real, I had some juicy intel to swap with those high rollers. That's because Mockingbird's secret, well, I can't rely on any outsiders in on it. Oh. Was the sacrifice core from the mayor's lab your handiwork too? You could say that. The security there is no joke. So I had to leverage Tops for some extra intel. After all, as you know, they've got plenty of moles planted next to your mayor. And it was you who threw the sacrifice core up for auction to lure in the Exaltist. You knew they'd be all over it. Yep, I embedded the sacrifice core right into the rope of heroes. They actually matched pretty nicely, don't you think? So it was fake the whole time. Classic you. I heard that after the auction they found a stash of counterfeit Denny's. Feel free to take wild guesses, but honestly, I think those Denny's would rather be out in the wild than sitting in those hoity-toity accounts. Then you found Hartman and talked him into a partnership, getting your hands on more intel on the sacrifice and the Exaltist. After that, you shot that crime warning letter to the mayor, giving the city a legit reason to spring into action. Yep, that was spot on. Look at you, real genius over here. Lycaon knows what's up, man. In the end, you faked your own death to pull yourself out of the mess, and you used the whole show to redirect everyone's attention toward Hartman and the Ravenlocks, keeping the Exaltist on their toes. Hold on a sec. That's all there is, then why did you let Hartman slip you the drug? I mean, you'd have a way to dodge that kind of thing. Lycaon, I've got something I've been keeping under wraps. Actually, I've teamed up with your beloved mayor. What? Wait. When it comes to stopping the Exaltist, the mayor and I are on the same wavelength, so we can totally collaborate. What you should be wondering is why he didn't clue you in on this. That is also fair. The mayor must have his own reasons. If you can convince yourself of that, more power to you. Just know if you ever want to swing back to Mockingbird, you can come beg me. I'll make sure to turn you down gracefully. Alright, enough chit-chat. We've got bigger things to deal with. Like, I think right now, that's our... Because we're still with Belle... with Belle and Vivian in the office. Okay, maybe not. We're still way over here.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. I know where they are.
Missing workers, eh?
Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come up.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
He's using a switchblade. Untie the workers. Thank goodness someone's here to save us. Thank you. Could you tell us what those Ravenlocks did to you before they ran off? They're a bunch of liars. They tricked us into the Hollow. Said we had a job with high pay for us, but they kept avoiding the topic after we got here. Something didn't seem right, so I wanted to leave. But then they showed their true colors. They tied us all up and told us they were going to ship us off somewhere. They didn't make you take anywhere medicine, did they? Medicine? No, but it wasn't just us they tricked. Another group went that way. So here, take this carrot. There's an exit nearby. You should get out of here as soon as possible. Can't thank you enough. Let's go. We must save the rest of them. Yeah, that's Lycaon. He's here to help people.
A bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
Bring it!
You're welcome to try.
How dare you? You shot Lycaon.
What?
Yep.
Busted! Man, that thing got vaporized. Bonus.
More workers here. And quite a lot of them.
There's only 2 of them, same as the last ones. Who are you? Your saviors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had a bad feeling about the group from the start. I should have ignored my gut. Did those Raven clocks do anything to you? Do anything? Well, we weren't doing as we were told, so they tied us up. Nothing else? Good. There was another batch of workers ahead of us. And they should be by the roof. Don't worry, I'll handle it. You should get out of here as soon as you can.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the hollow like offerings for the Exaltists. To him, those workers are just another resource, no different from the ether his company mines in the hollow.
What a sack. Oh, jeez. They're armed.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised, it's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. Sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
The government lied to you? No. Just kidding.
Don't worry, you'll get every denny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
Oh no, stop him! Pulls out a bunch of white pills and gives one to each worker. Another Ravenlock family member seems a bit doubtful and leans in to whisper.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before. Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
We need to get over there.
Lycaon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
Come on, man.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine.
What?
Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
Okay. Meanwhile, the workers have also made their decision. Except for the talkative worker, most of them already swallowed the pills. That's when the arrogant Ravenlock family member finally reveals his true nature, saying, "You think I'd let you run?" whilst forcibly shoving the pill into the worker's mouth. Damn! After clearly capturing everything, Hugo lets out a sigh of relief.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them, even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycaon.
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Man, that guy got wrecked. Both of us are attacking him.
The last time we worked this well as a team. Your legs? How are they feeling?
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight.
Time to hunt.
You had a lot more aggression. Kneel before.
I've merely learned to control my strength.
No.
Zero.
Nice.
God damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
Yes, there is.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here.
Bam.
Don't worry, Lycaon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
Oh, what?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Oh, they were in on it too.
Okie dokie.
Now Lycaon's gonna be the
Okay. Now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, We should have results soon.
I wanted to ask, the reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
Interesting. Not how you collect data from that, but...
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack.
Ooh.
Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
Jeez.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You've never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location.
After leaving the hollow, the two arrive at a place with a nice scenery.
Lycaon, that incident back then, I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do.
You...
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycaon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
I mean, I guess. It could also be better, but you know.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycaon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
Ooh, we're gonna find out.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
Finally back with Belle and Vivian, because that was a really long segment. That was, dude, I think that was like 40 minutes. As Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence, Hauptmann, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
My goodness, dude, who is that? They look cool.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
Ooh.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
You leave the Ravenlock Manor on Hugo's speedboat. After reaching Port Elpis, you all wait for Lycaon to arrive. All late.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish. So I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions?
I don't know, maybe not, though.
Lycaon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Belle, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
With Lycaon's assistance, you successfully leave the Ravenlock family manor and return to the video store.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
You knew about everything, huh?
So, Lycaon, you knew about Hugo's plan to fake his death?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
Yes, they really are close.
You two sure are close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control.
Oh, I see.
Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
We have no idea where the real core is.
Never mind the sacrifice. Hartman's sacrifice core is a fake. We don't know where the real one's gone.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear Proxy?
Oh, yeah.
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
Oh, yeah, the pendant.
How about our dear Proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
After finding the pendant sent by Vivian, Hugo takes it and gently presses a hidden clasp. The pendant clicks open from the middle, and inside, the sacrifice core. Wow, so we had it the entire damn time. Well, how about that?
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead. I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
So, we don't need to worry about that.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes. And we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right. That's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
What's wrong, Lycaon? Weren't you in a rush to get back and rest? You act like you're gonna turn into a werewolf after midnight or something. Insulting. How are you feeling now? Relax, I'm not kicking the bucket just yet. But you look a bit more run down than before. Getting over something nasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have. Lycaon, remember what I said back when I faked my death? For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh, and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Not wrong, sure, but it was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and picking who lives or dies, I'd rather just do what I can do. Because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny, nothing more. You've really come a long way. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Here you go, you got a lot of explaining to do. No more secrets. I will, I'll lay it out, I promise. After a little chat, Lycaon, Hugo, and Vivian say their goodbye and take off. Back in your room, you drift off to a deep, nice sleep. Hugo sent a message earlier. There's a new progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycaon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head into the Hollow with you all. Tell me when you're ready, and remember to bring Eos with you. I want to see something. I might be kind of cheating a little bit, but I just want to make sure that this is indeed the last little batch. Wait, it's not. Where's it through? Okay. Where's the other thing? Is it do this? Okay, yeah, journey. Oh, okay. Okay. We need one more thing to go. Alright, okay. I was hoping to stop here, but... Alright, we're all gonna be going in. At least I can be wrapped up with this, my goodness. Man, this was actually a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. Some of the other ones weren't that long. Hey, everybody. Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Fathians lead the way for me must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you two, as according to my intel, this is quite a large batch of serum. My guess is that Dina wouldn't pull all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the Hollow. Let's do it! Bang, boo, bang, boo. Vivian! The side-eye, my goodness.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Oh jeez, he just unloaded. Why can't I move? Okay, there it goes.
Don't touch me.
I was stuck for a
Trying to
second.
destroy the goods! Stop him!
How do you know that?
We need to take care of the guards first.
Check him out.
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
Bang Boo's going off, man.
You're not taking anything from here.
Hugo, get the guards first.
Move, please.
We're on it. Don't worry. Bye, bomb.
You just stepped into your own graves.
Not expecting one of these guys. About to get busted up.
How irksome.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss. Let the party begin.
Yeah, it's 574,000.
Move it.
Oh, wait, what? Fuck him up.
A boring opponent.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
Busted.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about splitting up?
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycaon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try. Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use EOS to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person after all. Right, Lycaon?
Don't talk about his wages.
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
No, for real, regardless, to still trust them, but it's like, my sibling is so out there. In the thick of it. As they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly sheds tears as she gazes at one of them. She turns and quickly approaches the area where Landon's serum is stored. Well, who did she stare at? Vivian recalls the tears she shed when looking at Faithin and the destiny she saw then.
This is the future I saw.
Was she looking at us?
Lord Pathan.
Vivian closes her eyes as if making a decision, then grabs a vial of Landon's serum. What is she doing? If a tragedy is inevitable, then let the misfortune fall upon me.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for. Fool. Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon. Notice me, Lord Phaethon. Together, Lord Phaethon.
Destroyed.
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
I didn't realize that there was like a rapier in the umbrella.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
Oh, we're not stealing it. Don't you worry.
Guilty. I'll try to go easy on you. No promises.
Bring it. Destroyed.
Don't touch me. There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside.
Oh crap. We don't want the money anymore. Just let us go. Yep, think I'm gonna make it just in my pain. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were, but they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals, they're all dead. Damn. Just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. We'll get out of this hollow alive. We promise. Oh, thank goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. Can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us. After contacting Hugo and Lycaon, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place, while Vivian and you continue to search for any overlooked serum or victims. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice comes. Great.
It must have been tough for you to find this place.
Welcome back.
Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness?
Does she even know what that means, though?
That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Smack her across the face.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it.
True that.
Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Tell her.
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths. But the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
Which is?
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Come on, Camille.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope. And I destroyed that hope with my own hands.
Sure did.
I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Come on, Dina. Listen to her.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
You're not listening.
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
Oh man, she's taking off too.
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor.
If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain.
Even after all that, she's gonna take the blame.
Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina.
Oh my goodness, dude. I think I got the most reaction out of Camille doing that.
And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks toward the fissure as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open a container door. Ethereals surge out, blocking the path. Frickin' A.
Take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Heck no. Attack the other thing. Get caught in the corner.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon. They must be on the other side of the fissure.
Oh, that's interesting for how she stops her sprint. Spins on her heel. Pretty good though. You dissipate the momentum with circular force. Oh no.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life.
Ouch.
At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing. Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon?
Probably just because he's her father. Probably.
And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no?
Oh, so you're crazy.
It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me?
Left in the dust.
All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it.
Well, not entirely accurate,
You
but...
think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
Nope, not at all.
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Tina?
It's gonna rip her heart out, I know it.
Vivian. I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful.
Damn.
I won't apologize, Vivian.
Take her out, Vivian, I'm telling you. She ain't worth it. Close her eyes and, oh geez, she injects a violet serum into her arm. And soon the crystals appear in her body, a sign of corruption.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am, hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Oh, this is gonna be rough. What did she turn into, though? Oh, crap. The music, though.
Dina, soon the pain will be over.
Jeez.
Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer.
Oh!
Don't you know? Get my dress dirty and okay.
I'm already getting back into the corner. Ooh! See the music. Ah! Not sure how many of these I'm actually dodging, because I'm just going through Vivian. Like it's having to force through Vivian's attacks. Woo! Ow! Ow! Why is she crying?
What happened? What the?
What happened?
Vivian!
Where'd Vivian go?
Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice. I will change the fate I saw. Vivian! I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
So that's why she took the serum.
Vivian!
Oh, please, please.
Vivian, your body. I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore. No, please. No. It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian?
Are you freaking kidding me?
No.
The hell?
It can't end like this.
Cure the corruption? And then it played the freaking music again. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that made me so emotional for a few seconds there. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Okay, hold on. I need a second. Oh my goodness. Dude, seeing Belle cry like that was not great. Oh jeez. Okay. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile. But soon the environment and your teacher both dissolve in the water, like behind a misty curtain. blurring and then vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycaon brought you out of the hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
So, you freaking straight up cured the corruption.
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did, but then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycaon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Man, that probably would have given Wise a damn heart attack.
Okay. Good night then.
This time there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream. You sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycaon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
Stop saying that!
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start. But I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo, Lycaon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Yeah, maybe you can.
Master Proxy, you are special.
Oh, yeah, you are.
This is a gift your teacher left you.
Let's do it with a teacher?
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
File a complaint.
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
All right.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined, you might ask.
Wait, by what?
I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
Wait,
but this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon!
What the heck is she talking about?
Probably. At least not today.
What?
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Hugo and Lycaon are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. I actually got that word right. I don't even think I've seen that word. As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop and hear snippets of Elfie's music from the Hearth store. Thank goodness time goes on, but there will always be friends by your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycaon, and Vivian take their leave. Are you feeling alright? Lycaon said to control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. And that Miss Yixuan, we should investigate her. But let's not talk about that for now. You've only just started to feel better and you should get some rest. I'll be there with you whatever happens in the future. Head upstairs to rest. Jeez. All over the place. So now is this gonna finish out the whole first season? Can I really control etheric energy? If it's our gift our teacher left for us, then doesn't that prove that her research was focused on mitigating the damage hollows have on humanity? Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent. But I don't feel anything yet. Doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together as your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without even noticing it. Huzzah! New Eridu continues to coexist with sacrifices. Neither daily life nor hidden crisis ever cease. New stories on the distant horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day they'll become memories worth holding on to. I got some of that bang boos up in here. I think this is already the beginning of the next one, so we're not going to be dipping into that. Crap, I was not trying to... Damn it. I knew it. I thought it would give you, a notification if... Like, just to start, whatever.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
What? This is Howl.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
How dare you, Belle?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Don't underestimate huskies.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
She gently pets Howl's head, stuffs a few Denny's in his money pouch, and then returns to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Summit?
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
What kind of partnership?
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
To better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your techniques, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Let's leave it at that. The weather's nice today, perfect for going out. Just happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it'd be good to take opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. I guess. Sounds good, and let's go. Where's the store? That luminous square called Buyan. Yep, I know that store. I know that store, but hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay? It matters not. Whatever the situation, let's head over first. It's been ages since I last came to the Yanis Quarter. I'd like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're heading to Luminous Square. We can meet up there. You nod goodbye and leave 6th Street. Am I still... I'm still locked in this. I think I need to get out of the storytelling so I can actually do the other events. I don't know, is this... already part of the other thing though? Where's it? Journey. Okay. So did I technically start it? I don't know if I actually started it or not. Well, they're all taking divinations.
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my palm. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Uh-huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
Oh.
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
Hey, she looks like the one lady, the mother. Who are these people?
So, this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Belle? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Facing the crowd, each one remains calm and composed and says,
Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
Dang. In an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions. Nicely done.
All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Please wait. So many people want you to tell their fortunes. He must be a divine immortal legend. I finally get to meet an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. I am no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears you're in quite a pickle. It bumped its head when it was produced, and I don't know, parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all dazed and really slow to respond. Also, it can't connect to the internet and receive messages, so it isn't caught up on anything and ends up looking even more silly. Other Bangbu keep mocking it, and it's a short temper, though it's always fighting other Bangbu. How about taking it to a repair store? No, it's afraid it can't be repaired and will get scrapped, so it refuses to go for repairs. But it likes watching those movies with immortals who catch demons, so it wants to learn mystic arts. If you try and convince it, it might agree to be repaired. So, you wish to use mystic arts as a cover to convince it to repairs. It shouldn't be difficult. But do you know any place nearby that does repairs? And let me check it over first. There's no need for that. I can check it over, see if there's any major hardware issues. I can do some debugging and adjustments. Very well. Really great. Amazing. You two are amazing. My friend is not far from here. Please go and check it out. So this is talking about a friend. I thought it was talking about himself. DC. DC, look, I brought you the Divine Immortal. Really? A real immortal? Yep, really. They're really amazing. I just saw this Shifu say a spell and disperse a whole crowd of people. She even said she'll train you in the mystic arts. Really? I've been waiting for this day for so long. Yes, however, in order to walk the path of a mystic, you must have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior sister on the path of mysticism to check you over. Great. Now I can be like those movie protagonists, learning awesome mystic arts, gaining divine power overnight, and then taking revenge on those bullies. A dongle for a dongle, a widget for a widget. Everything they did to me in the past, CC will make them pay for it tenfold. Check on the Bang Boo parts. Go ahead. Calm down, let's check it out. Carefully check the Bang Boo, and its network module is a little bashed up, but the damage is minor. You fix it. I didn't need to mess with that one. Dunzo. All repaired. How do you feel? What was that? Countless messages and updates are flashing before my eyes. Could this be? Is this what they call enlightenment? I've been enlightened. Enlightenment. Congrats, you're now connected to the internet. That's what it's like growing up these days. Someone gets a new phone. Thank you, please be my mentor, my official Shifu. It's a bit too early for that. You have natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you've matured a little more, you may come to seek mentorship. I do not know much of Bangbo affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, a spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other Bangbu, you can recite this incantation under your breath. The brains are made of defective pots. Thus, you can avoid conflict and disaster. Dang, just telling them you're too stupid for me to deal with. I see, their brains are made of defective pots. The brains are made of defective pots. The Bangbu contemplates this for a while, its gaze growing brighter. That's so amazing. As I recite this spell, those bully Bangbu don't seem so irritating anymore. Thank you for teaching me the spell of calming, Shifu. It really works. You're welcome, though one should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight, understand? If you're gonna fight, you gotta win. Understood. Thank you, Shifu. And thank you, Shifu. Both Shifu. Thank you for both helping us. Then, since you're all right now, it is time for us to take our leave. Well, let's head to the store.
Yishuan Shifu, the store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is the place.
I wonder how long I'm supposed to be stuck into this story mode. I hope I get out of it soon.
Ah, this is the one.
Yep, seems like it's closed.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip. Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
She walks up to the door, gently knocks 3 times in rhythm, and then slips a note through the door. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to Yishuan. Someone is inside.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers.
Nice.
I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Enjoy.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush.
That counts as hiding.
Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Hopefully I can get out of it this time. Wise! You're back. Did everything go well? I think so. It's just that Yishuan deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's just how a mystic does things. I see. And do you think what Yishuan claimed is real? Learning mystic arts and whatnot? It sounds like it came straight out of a movie. Are we going to be like this movie protagonist who used talismans to defeat ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows? Movies are made up. Definitely won't be as exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Yishuan is lying. She really did display mystic powers back in the hollow. Well, I trust your judgment. Plus, the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Yishuan said the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Now, you must have been busy recently. You should take this time to rest and have a break. There we go. And I am not going to talk to him at any point now. So I think that is going to be our conclusion for now, thankfully. And I've only seen like a couple of things here and there, so I think I should finally be able to do this. So yeah, awesome. I have 5 days to do that. 5 days to do this too. But alright, so I'm probably going to do that at some point. But for now, I need some rest. Got a busy weekend ahead of me. So, thanks to everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. So take care. And peace out. Bye.